Mr. Željko Obradović. Please, Coach.
Yes, good evening. First of all, I want to say that always it's a pleasure to be over here and to play in this kind of atmosphere. It's something really special, and for me personally, I like always to come over here. Second, I want to congratulate to Žalgiris because they deserve to win the game. Small details decide the game. Basketball game is something that you need to be concentrated in a lot of aspects of the game. They beat us in second half, especially because of their offensive rebound, and this is difficult to understand because many minutes we play with three big guys. This did take advantage, and also our offense against their switch defense, it was very bad. So this is something that they decide the game. And I really want to thanks to all the people from Partizan, all fans that they come over here to support the team. Their support is something special for us year by year. They always stay with the team, and I appreciate that.
Questions?
Coach, of course, after this loss, your team doesn't pretend to the play-in. How would you rate this season for Partizan? Is it a disappointment for you?
Yeah, disappointment for sure, because I believe in this team. I believe that it's team to fight to be between best teams now, top 8, top 10, whatever, but we didn't find a way, especially in last games. We didn't play good, with some problems that we have inside of the team, some injuries, but it's not excuse, you know. Whoever is in team need to fight, and I don't want to say tonight that we didn't fight. No, everything opposite. We fight, but it was enough for the winning game today.
Of course, last summer Partizan presented a whole new squad, and looking at the experience this year, is it possible for a new team, completely new team, to pretend to play into top 8 and everything?
Listen, I explained this many times that our plan is not supposed like this to change all the team, but happened, okay, for different circumstances. So let's say we have similar season like Žalgiris. A lot of games we play good, like Žalgiris. They lost some games in incredible way. We lost some games in incredible way. So you know, now to talk about this is let's say so early because we have now last game at home game, and also we have ABA League. So all these things I believe is good to discuss and to understand what's going on after that finish the season. Of course, always is a responsibility on my shoulders. You know, I'm coach, and this how is this job.
Before the game, you said some good words about Andrea Trinchieri. You said that he's doing a good job in Žalgiris. Can you be in detail? What do you like the most he's doing right here in Kaunas?
He's an excellent coach. I watch this like coach, and I understand what he tried to do and how his team play. So, great job this season for me.
And can you tell a couple of words about Alen Smilagic? He was best on Žalgiris side tonight, but not every evening he plays like this. So, do you see him after the season in Kaunas a little bit different player, or same Alan, you coach?
Oh, it's not something new. We know everything what he have in his game. So it was with us 3 years. I wish to him all the best. That's it.
Martin Nicholas? Okay, so thank you.
That's it. Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And now comments from Žalgiris head coach, Mr. Andrea Trinchieri. Please.
It's a very tough game where you have to earn every bucket. In the first half, I had the feeling that it was like we were eating a hot dog without mustard, no taste. So we were playing, but not with the right tension to play against such a team like Partizan. And we had a terrible second quarter, and we were focusing only on offense. We didn't stop Kelly Jones one time. And then in the second half, we played like we should play. It was a game that both teams could win. We put together some good defensive plays at the end. And I believe at the end of the day that we deserve to win this game.
Coach, congrats with the win. Žalgiris won the first time against Partizan since 2014. Does this sound real for you, or it's like, a crazy fact?
I'm not a guy that looks into these things. And as I said, for me, it's always an honor and a pleasure to play against Partizan. Many friends, many people I respect a lot. Best coach in Europe. And so I'm just sorry that they got eliminated. But this was our last game, and we had to respect ourselves, respect the fans, and respect the opponent. And we played according to that.
Hello, Coach. Congratulations with the victory. This is the first time this season when you won the game when making less than 6 3-pointers. What does it say about team's performance tonight, especially on defense?
The key number of the game, that is 39 rebounds. Iggy took 8 rebounds, and he took rebounds between their athletic wings, and everybody helped us on rebounding. It was very difficult to shine on offense. Sylvain wasn't sharp like usual. He made the big three that changed completely the momentum, but Iggy and Sylvain combined for 1 out of 15. Something goes also credit to Partizan defense. But this was a grimy game. So less than 60 points, 17 points. So you need to play defense. And for the most important thing was that we were able to play very good defense with steals, contesting shots, good rotations, and rebounding, even when we could not buy a bucket on offense. And this is essential. For me, it's a great sign of maturity.
According to EuroLeague data, this is your first win against Željko's team in 9 tries. Does it feel extra sweet for you personally to beat one of the greats of European basketball?
No. It's I love to play against Željko, against this kind of coaches, because it's a masterclass. Either you win or you learn. And at the end of the day, players play. I coach, and my players did the right things in order to secure us the win.
Hello, Coach. Question about Thailand Smilagic. He had this up and down fourth quarter. What is it like for a coach to deal with this kind of player who can be, an NBA player on one possession?
I don't know how you call this medicine in Lithuania, but Xanax. You know Xanax? But I love this guy. His talent is there to be seen. Then, you can always, when you take a player, you have 2 options. You can focus on the things he can do, or you focus on his flaws. I prefer to focus on his talent. In some moments, I really want to choke him, but it's called tough love.
Garlic Jones scored 16 points in the first half, but only 7 in the second.
He was like a knife in the butter, and we were the butter. Then in the second half, the whole team did well. Arnas, Bryant, even Allen, and the team. And then the key was when the 2 times he beat the coverage, we sacrificed our body and we forced a charge. That was the key for our emotions. You know, we felt, oh, we can win this game.
Coach, you also mentioned about learning throughout the season, playing against this type of coaches like Željko, but in general, where do you think that you went forward as a coach throughout this whole EuroLeague season that was like, you know, really interesting for you? Obviously, it's not the end, but towards the end.
Man, you asked me this question tonight. Come on. I'm drained. It's something that you cannot ask after a game. You know, it needs, I can talk for about 20 hours about that.
And after one of the games, Ignas Brazdeikis told that you started a little bit trusting him more, but where do you see, like, you know, Iggy's, like, you know, up and down? When did you start, like, you know, trusting him throughout this whole season, and what was the key moment of that thing that when he, like, you know, started glowing on your roster?
Me, more.
And yeah, talking about a little bit more about this season, but you mentioned that you don't want to talk about those, you know, good lessons that you did throughout the season, but what are, like, you know, the biggest mistakes that you did throughout this, like, you know, season? What did you, like, you know, the biggest lesson of this year as a coach?
I don't believe this is the moment to draw a line and make this kind of evaluation, because you need to have cold head. And I just finished a game that ended in almost single possession. And I'm sure I made millions of mistakes, but I'm also very confident that I tried every day to bring my best version to this organization, to these players. And the thing is that I love these players because we are not perfect, but we try to do the right things in order to be the best possible team.
EuroLeague play-in and top 8 teams are almost set, with only Milano having a chance to jump in the top 10. Who might be your dark horse in this whole race for the EuroLeague title?
I will not give you the name, but you will understand from my answer, hopefully. I always believe that the team that arrives at the playoff, play-in, and Final Four through sufferance, from tough moments, has something more. Usually, who gets to the Final Four with a smooth road, they don't have enough antibodies to win the title. So,
I'm still figuring it out.
I'm sorry.
Coach, after one game that Tutas was...
Show tonight.
After one game that Tutas showed a lot of emotions on the bench, you said that you will be buying him champagne. Tutas tonight also was doing a lot of fists, celebrating after good moments. Did you give him that champagne, or he does deserve something more?
Give him the bottle of champagne in the head. That's it?